that there's nothing that Samantha can do that will shock me anymore. But I was really like, what?
What shocked you about it?
The last scene.
The last scene.
The last scene where you drop everything on the floor.
We struggle with the bag, yes.
You struggle with the bag, and your reaction to the men around you. I was like, wow, they're going there. That really shocked me.
But what shocked you about it?
Well, I think, and I know that it's not supposed to be a political movie at all,
yes.
But I think that's quite a political statement.
In what way?
Towards women in the Middle East, and,
yes.
and you know, and you just saying, you know, fuck you to them,
yes.
basically.
Yes, because they're saying fuck you to me.
Right, exactly.
Right. So equal territory.
Right.
Yes.
So what did you think when you read it? What was your reaction when you read that?
I thought it was typically Samantha that she would react in that way. There was no way that she was going to back down or become a mouse or evaporate. Mm-hmm. So I felt that it was very truthful. Whether that's political or not, mm-hmm. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm not here to speak about the film like I'm part of the United Nations,
sure.
but I'm an actor playing a character who's trying to be as truthful, and I felt that when I read the scene, it was very brave, and I thought it was exactly what would happen. Yeah. Why would she put up with it? Mm-hmm. Why do women put up with it? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the political statement, mm-hmm. and that's the question that's begged, and that's what I think is one of the great things about Sex and the City, is frothy and is wonderful and fun and costumes and makeup and hair. There's also this underneath that begs a question of where women are today.
Absolutely.
And I think that's necessary and exciting.
Yeah, very, very much so. And did you encounter anything from local crew or actors, their reactions towards that?
No, I mean, I think that there was, in some ways, because everything was translated, something was lost in the translation. Mm-hmm. They didn't exactly probably know that those were condoms. Maybe the second day when we hadn't finished the film, there was more of a voraciousness towards Samantha as far as yelling and screaming and grabbing that there had been the day before. But I don't think they completely understood the ramifications as we did. And maybe that's a good thing.
Right.
They might not be sitting here right now.
Yeah. And how about the women that you worked with in the scene? There were other Middle Eastern women.
Well, most of them lived in the West, so England,
okay.
Or one of them lived in the States. Mm-hmm. They loved the scene. Mm-hmm. They thought, again, if not when, now, mm-hmm. It's about time. Mm-hmm. So grateful to be part of it. Huge fans of the show. Mm-hmm. So there was a real feeling of camaraderie. Mm-hmm. And I love that's the way we get out of it. We get out of it with the help of another family of women, mm-hmm. Who are existing the way we exist, but in a much more covert way, physically especially. But when they open those burqas and you see those beautiful, it's quite a moment. It's quite a touching moment, really. And I think it says a lot about the show that it binds everybody together in a very specific way, women together in a very specific way, that is beyond religion and culture, that's really about, I guess, humanity and being a woman, which is a very unique experience and one that you want to share.
And talking about burqas, how did it feel to wear one?
It was horrific for me. I absolutely hated it. I made me claustrophobic. I put it on. I had to take it off immediately. As soon as I said cut, I would rip it off. I hated it. Mm. It was literally like having a gag over me. Mm. And I felt very uncomfortable. So I kept it as part of my archive, but let's just say it wasn't one of my favorite outfits. Right.